Hello friends. Today we will learn about the some of the fundamental concepts of electricity. Already we learned in our previous sections some of the topics or concepts regarding the fundamentals of electricity. In the previous period we have discussed merits of CFL and LED lamps over incandescent lamps and definition of thermal efficiency, practical applications of electric heating like water heater, electric iron, electric heater, space heater, electric kettle, electric cooker, incandescent lamp, infrared lamp, etc. Today we will learn about the some of the concepts regarding the generation of alternating current with simple loop generated concept, as well as concept of sine wave and cycle, definitions of time period, frequency, amplitude of sine wave, formula for instantaneous value in terms of maximum value, frequency and time, different forms of EMF equations also. These are the objectives we learn in this lesson or in this lecture. First of all, we will learn about the generation of alternating current with simple loop generator concept. A single loop generator or simple loop generator is a basic concept of the DC generator. It is a conductor placed between the magnetic bars. These magnetic bars may be of permanent magnet or electromagnet. The basic working of the simple loop generator is that when the two wires or conductors or coils are placed between the magnet or magnetic bars, and imagine the coil is rotated clockwise and produces the flux which starts from a value and results in a EMF which is induced in it. Okay, on behalf of this loop generator concept, we'll learn about some concepts of DC generator, that is a conductor which is placed in between the magnetic bars, and as well as these magnetic bars are made up of permanent magnet or electromagnet. The basic working of simple loop generator is when two wires or conductors or coils are placed in between the magnetic bars, coil rotates in a clockwise direction and flux starts charging its value from one value to the other and produces a EMF which induces it. This is the general concept of simple loop generator, and a figure depicting the construction as well as operation of simple loop generator is shown in this slide. A single loop generator or simple loop generator is basically consists of two conductors of coils, two magnets or magnetic bars and two slip rings which is of insulated with each other and from the central shaft, and a normal wire for connection are required. The rotating coil may be assumed as armature and the magnetic bars or magnetic field bars acts as field magnets. Okay, the basic parts of simple loop generator is shown below. First one, it consists of two conductors, comprises of two coils and two magnetic bars and two slip rings and a central shaft. Okay, these magnetic bars are of horseshoe shaped magnetic bars. Okay, it is the construction concept of simple loop generator. Now we learn about the working principle of simple loop generator. Assume that the coil or the two conductors are rotating in a clockwise direction. The coil has field position between the field and the flux linked with the coil. It starts changing its value. As a result, EMF induced in it, and it is proportional to the rate of change of flux linkage. When the coil reaches at 90 degree in the process of rotating, the coil slides, that is, don't cut the flux, and the flux moves parallel between them. As a result, EMF is not included in the coil or not induced in the coil. As the coil continues its rotation, the amount increases to its maximum value, and when the coil reaches again at 90 degrees, then in this case maximum EMF is produced or induced in the coil. This is because the maximum flux produced. The result is that when the coil rotates from 90 to 180 degrees, the flux increases gradually and rate of change of flux linkage decreases. See, the main working principle of simple loop generator is when a small amount of energy passes through the conductors, the coil starts rotating in clockwise direction. As a result, a small amount of EMF is induced at the 90 degrees reaching of the coil. Okay, that continues till it reaches the 90 degrees up to 180 degrees and up to 270 degrees and up to 360 degrees. The figures corresponding these are shown in the next slide, and it changes the flux linkages and goes on increases the flux present in the coil. That is, when the coil rotates from 180 to 360 degrees, the variation occurs in the magnitude of the EMF. At first, EMF remains similar on the middle position of EMF reached to its maximum, and at the end minimum is produced. See, in the span of time of 180 to 360 degrees, magnitude of EMF changes with respect to the positions of the EMF produced at the starting to the middle and middle to the end. Starting to the middle, it increases the value of EMF, and from middle to end it decreases to a minimum. Conclusion that it remembers that the current produced in the coil is alternating, that is positive peak and negative peak, and when this current rectified by the split rings, that is hence it is clear that armature of the DC generator also provides alternating voltage, that is a small amount of heat energy is converted into the electric energy with the help of the magnetic energy. This is the main conclusion of the simple loop generator. Generally, for this concept, we must know the concept of sine wave corresponding to the cycle formation of the sine wave. In the sine wave, it starts from the starting point, that is 0 degrees, to the peak point 90 degrees, and it again reaches to the 0 point or 180 degrees point. In the positive fashion, it is the rising of the current in positive way. Now from 180 degrees point to the 270 degrees point, as well as 270 degrees point to the 360 degrees point, it is in a negative fashion, that is decreases in the current. Positive and negative comprises in this simple loop generator concept, so it resembles a DC generator which provides the alternating voltage. Okay, this is the concept of simple loop generator. The motion of loop generator is shown in the figures. First figure shows the movement of slip rings as well as conductors as well as magnetic flux produced from 0 to 90 degrees, that is shown in A figure. From this figure, some amount of energy generated, that is shown in the galvanometer point of view, and in figure B, it changes from 90 degrees to the 180 degrees angle, that is in the rising fashion of the current, that is positive peak of the sine wave is shown in A and B figures. Now in C figure, it changes its flux direction from 180 degrees to 270 degrees, that is it slightly decreases the energy from maximum to the little bit minimum. It is also shown in the deflection sensitivity needle or a galvanometer also. In the fourth figure, that is D, it changes its direction from 270 degrees to 360 degrees, that is it has a slightly decreasing fashion of the motion of the slip rings as well as the conductor motion. Okay, that is it completes one revolution of the conductor, that is it travels from north to the south and from south to the north, that is in a positive and negative fashion. A complete rotation or complete revolution is considered as the motion of the loop generator. It is clearly depicted in the figures shown in two slides of 8 and 9. First figure A comprises of changing from 0 to 90 degrees, second one 90 to 180 degrees, third one 180 to 270 degrees, fourth one 270 to 360 degrees. These are the concept regarding the motion of loop generator as well as the conversion of magnetic energy with the help of heat energy into the electric energy. It is shown in the slides. And at last it directly goes to the 360 degrees angle as well as the 0 angle. It is also shown in the figure, and some amount of energy is also dissipated in the form of a heat, and it dissipates from the resistor which is placed beside the galvanometer or deflective sensitive meter. This shows the waveform of the loop generator. See, in this it starts from 0 degrees to 90, 90 to 180, 180 to 270, 270 to 360. Complete sine wave can be generated in the loop generator, can be shown in the figure above. Now we learn about the interesting concept of AC fundamentals, that is alternating current fundamentals. Okay, in your day-to-day life we learn or we have experiencing a different variety of alternating current using appliances. Okay, there are two types of currents, namely direct current and alternating current. Direct current is in a simplified manner and it cannot affect to the human or mankind. Alternating current does not have magnitude and it has direction and it affects the mankind and also useful to the mankind. A current or voltage is called alternating when changes in polarity at regular intervals of time. Okay, if suppose a current or voltage is called direct, which does not changes its polarity at regular intervals of time, it is known as direct current. If it changes its polarity at regular intervals of time, it is nothing but the alternating current. Now we will learn about the concept of sine wave. Okay, in the previous figure or previous slide we learn about the alternating current. Unlike direct current flows from one direction then in the opposite direction. The most common AC waveform is a sine wave or a sinusoidal waveform. Okay, which is shown below in this slide. Okay, voltage is shown in the x-axis and time is predicted on the y-axis. Okay, now in this sine wave, as we learned in the simple loop generator concept, it changes from 0 to 90, which is the peak of the positive energy or nothing but that peak is also known as the amplitude or peak value of the positive energy. Okay, it changes from peak value to the 180 degrees angle. This total peak or total changing from 0 to 180 degrees is considered to be the positive peak. From that positive peak, it directly goes to the negative peak, that is, it changes from 180 degrees to the 270 degrees. Abruptly, it variations from 270 degrees to the 360 degrees. Okay, it is considered to be negative peak. Okay, positive peak and negative peak total comprises the sine wave, that is 0 to 180 degrees plus 180 to 360 degrees totally comprises the sine wave. Okay, this total completion of positive and negative peak is also known as cycle. Okay, whatever the work we do in our day-to-day life, that is wake up in the morning as well as sleep in the night, it constitutes a day, as well as completion of upper part, that is positive part, as well as the negative part, that is lower part, closes the sine wave, as well as This type of action is known as cycle. The before slide figure shows the sine wave representing one complete cycle. The wave periodically passes through a definite cycle of changes. Each completing cycle consists of two half cycles, one positive and negative cycle, exactly identical to each other, during one of which the voltage acts in one direction and a circuit, and during the other in the opposite direction. That is, voltage acts voltage acts in one direction around the circuit and during the other in the opposite direction. Hence, a completion of or a complete set of positive and negative values of the alternating voltage comprises the sine wave, or a complete set of positive and negative current or voltage comprises the cycle, and also termed as sine wave of a AC wave or a cycle of a AC wave. A cycle of AC wave is normally specified in terms of angular measure spread over 360 degrees or 2 pi radians. Now, one half cycle is called alternation, and other half cycle consists of another alternation. One alternation corresponds to 180 degrees or pi radians. This is the concept of sine wave. That is, when a small amount of energy changes from one way to the other, that is, in a directive manner or a specific intervals of time, can be known as a sine wave. That is, a one half cycle of energy, that is positive half cycle of energy, completion of 180 degrees value corresponds to the positive cycle, and other corresponds to the negative cycle, that is another 180 degrees. Total comprises the cycle or a circle of energies, comprises the sine wave, or also it is termed as cycle of the AC wave. Okay. Another concept is cycle. One complete set of positive and negative values of an alternating quantity is known as cycle. It is also defined in terms of angular measure, that is, one cycle corresponds to 360 degrees electrical or 2 pi radians. Okay. In before concept also we learned that one half cycle is 180 degrees and other half cycle is 180 degrees. Total corresponds to 360 degrees. Okay. It also resembles a cycle. That is, it defines in terms of angular measure, that is, one cycle corresponds to 360 degrees electrical or 2 pi radians. Now we learn about the concept of frequency. The frequency of an alternating quantity is the number of cycles completed in 1 second. General concept of frequency is, or definition of frequency is, the number of cycles completed in 1 second. Number of cycles completed in 1 second is the definition of frequency. It is denoted by the letter small f and expressed in terms of, that is, units of frequency is hertz, that is Hz. Okay, this is the concept and definition of frequency. that is number of cycles completed in 1 second is termed as frequency. Now we will learn about the new concept named time period. Time taken by an alternating quantity to complete one cycle is known as time period, that is capital T. Once again, the definition of time period: time taken by an alternating quantity to complete one cycle is known as time period. It is denoted by the letter capital T. Frequency is the reciprocal of time period, or time period is the reciprocal of frequency. That is T equal to 1 by F or F equal to 1 by T. Units of time period is seconds or minutes or hours with respect to the values given. That figure shows the time period. Okay. Again we will learn the time period value, that is T equal to 1 by S. That is time period equal to reciprocal of frequency, that is 1 by frequency in terms of second. Next, we learn about the concept of amplitude. The maximum value attained by an alternating quantity either in positive or negative direction is called amplitude, or peak value or maximum value of an alternating quantity. General definition of amplitude is given below, that is maximum value attained by an alternating quantity either in positive or negative direction is called amplitude, or it can be termed as peak value or a maximum value of an alternating quantity. It is usually denoted by Im in current or Vm in voltage. It is also known as maximum value of current. It is also known as maximum value of voltage. For maximum value of voltage, it is termed as Vm. For maximum value of current, it is termed as Im. Next, peak to peak value. The maximum variation between the maximum positive value and the maximum negative value is called as peak to peak value. General definition of peak to peak value is the maximum variation between the maximum positive value and the maximum negative value is called as peak to peak value. Another definition regarding the peak to peak value is the difference between the positive and negative peak is also known as peak to peak value. For a sinusoidal wave form, this is twice the peak value. Peak to peak value is represented by V peak to peak or I peak to peak respectively. Okay. Now for voltage peak to peak, it is represented by V peak to peak, or for current peak to peak value, it is represented by I peak to peak respectively. Next, some of the formulas for instantaneous value in terms of maximum value, frequency and time. Generally, alternating voltage and alternating current have some instantaneous values. Here, table represents the alternative voltage concept and alternating current concept. That is, we have some formulas regarding the alternating voltage and alternating current. For alternating voltage, we have, that is V equal to, that is capital V equal to Vm sin omega t. For alternating current, we have I equal to Im sin omega t. That V represents the voltage corresponds to the alternating voltage and Vm represents the maximum value of voltage, omega represents the angular value, T represents the time taken by the angular value. Capital I represents the total current of alternating current. Im represents the, that is small im represents the maximum value of alternating current. Omega represents the angular value. T represents the time taken for the angular value. Sine wave corresponds to the one cycle concept. Okay, we are changing that radiance value, that is omega value, in terms of frequency as well as time period. So capital V equal to Vm into sine of 2 pi f into t, as well as for alternating current, capital I equal to Im into sine of 2 pi f into t. That is, it changes into another value, that is V equal to Vm into sine of 2 pi f can be written as 2 pi by t, capital T into small t, that equal to Vm equal to V equal to Vm into sine of 2 pi by t into t, or in alternating current value I equal to Im into sine of 2 pi f can be written as 1 by t, capital T into small t, that is written as I equal to Im into sine of 2 pi by t into small t. These are the instantaneous value in terms of maximum value as well as frequency and time period formula. Okay, last but not the least, the values of alternating voltage or instantaneous value in terms of maximum value, frequency and time period is: for alternating voltage, V equal to Vm into sine of 2 pi by t into t, and for alternating current, I equal to Im into sine of 2 pi by t into small t. Okay, abbreviations regarding the alternating voltage and alternating current, where V equal to instantaneous value of alternating voltage, I equal to instantaneous value of alternating current, Vm equal to maximum value of alternating voltage, Im equal to maximum value of alternating current, capital T equal to time period, capital small f equal to frequency, small t equal to time taken for alternating voltage or time taken for alternating current, omega equal to angular velocity, which can be represented in terms of frequency and time period as 2 pi f or 2 pi by t. Okay, it is the concept regarding the instantaneous value. Now we learn about the different forms of EMF equation. In all the above equations, the angle theta is represented in terms of radians. Hence, while calculating the instantaneous value of the EMF, it is necessary to calculate the sign of the angle expressed in radians. Okay, we have learned different equations, that is V equal to Vm sin theta t as well as I equal to Im sin theta t, theta equal to omega. Okay, now here we have different equations corresponding to the total energy or EMF equations. E equal to Em into sine of theta, that is E equal to EMF of the alternating voltage or current. E equal to Em sine theta can be written as omega t. Okay, now E equal to Em into sine of omega can be written as 2 pi f radians per second, that is omega equal to 2 pi f. E equal to Em sine of 2 pi f into small t. or F can be written as, that is E equal to, or F equal to 1 by T seconds, that is E equal to Em sine of 2 pi by T into small t. It is the EMF equation of alternating voltage or current. In place of E or Em, we can replace the alternating voltage or alternating current. This is the equation of EMF. In this class, we have learned about the generation of alternating current with simple loop generator concept or DC loop generator concept, and as well as we learned about the sine wave formation and concept of cycle and definitions of time period, amplitude, peak to peak value, frequency, instantaneous value in terms of various aspects or different forms of EMF equation, and instantaneous value in terms of maximum value, EMF, next frequency, time period, we can learn in this section. One complete set of all positive and negative values of an alternating quantity is known as, options are A waveform, B cycle, C frequency. We noticed that one complete set of all positive or negative values of an alternating quantity is generally known as a cycle. Option is cycle. Second one, the maximum value attained by an alternating quantity is called. The maximum value attained by an alternating quantity is called. Options are A instantaneous value, B RMS value, C amplitude. By clearly observing this question, we depict that answer is A instantaneous value, that is the maximum value attained by an alternating quantity is called instantaneous value. Answer is instantaneous value. Third question, the number of cycles completed by an alternating quantity in 1 second is called. Options A time period, B frequency, C form factor. By clearly viewing this topic, that is number of cycles completed by an alternating quantity in 1 second is called A time period. The answer for third question is time period A. By learning some concepts of fundamentals of electricity, there are some frequently asked questions in exams, that is define the following terms, that is A cycle, B amplitude, C waveform, D time period, as well as E frequency. Second question, explain the generation of alternating current with simple loop generator concept. Third question, write different forms of EMF equation. Fourth one, write instantaneous value in terms of maximum value, frequency and time period. These are the frequently asked questions in these topics. Okay, let us have a glance of the topics we learned in today's class. Okay,
2 minutes more.
today's objectives are generation of alternating current with single loop generator concept, concept of sine wave and cycle, definition of time period, frequency and amplitude of sine wave, as well as formula of instantaneous value in terms of maximum value, frequency and time, as well as different forms of EMF equation. We review these objectives from last to first, that is different forms of EMF equation with terms of instantaneous value. Okay, EMF value, that is E equal to small e equal to or capital E equal to Em into sine of theta. By doing different complex changes, we have E equal to Em into sine of 2 pi by capital T into small t. As well as we also learnt the instantaneous value in terms of maximum value, frequency and time. That is, maximum value of alternating voltage is capital V equal to Vm into sine of theta, that is V equal to Vm into sine of omega t, as well as V equal to Vm into sine of 2 pi f into t, as well as V equal to Vm into sine of 2 pi by capital T into t. Along this, we have learnt about the current, that is I equal to Im into sine of theta, as well as I equal to Im into sine of omega t, as well as I equal to Im into sine of 2 pi f into t, that is I equal to Im into sine of 2 pi by capital T into small t,
Completely.
as well as definitions of time period, frequency, amplitude of the sine wave. Time period means reciprocal of frequency, frequency means reciprocal of time period. It is expressed in frequency expressed in hertz, time period is expressed in seconds, minutes and hours with respect to the values. Amplitude means peak to peak value is corresponds to the amplitude. Sine wave is complete set of positive and negative values corresponding in a alternating voltage or current is nothing but the cycle or sine wave. Simple loop generator concept is flux generated changes from one value to another value is the basic principle of simple loop generator. This is the concepts regarding the fundamentals of electricity. Today's class, hope you learned most of the topics corresponding to AC fundamentals. Thank you for listening my class patiently. Thank you. Thank you very much.